Helen Mirren, an actress renowned for her no-nonsense approach and candid opinions, has publicly labeled Meghan Markle's new Netflix cooking show, With Love, Meghan, as a complete waste. This scathing critique comes at a time when Meghan Markle's venture into the world of lifestyle and culinary arts is already under intense scrutiny, highlighting a significant clash between two formidable women in the public eye. Mirren's comments have not only fueled existing debates about Markle's authenticity and talent, but also shone a harsh light on the perceived disconnect between the former actress and the reality of her audience's daily lives. From the outset, With Love, Meghan has been criticized for its lavish setting and the underlying tone of opulence that seems out of touch with the economic hardships many are facing. The show, filmed in an $8 million mansion not owned by Meghan but rented for the purpose, showcases her alongside celebrity friends, engaging in activities like beekeeping and gourmet cooking. Critics argue that this portrayal of a simple life does little to resonate with the average viewer, who might find the juxtaposition of luxury items like $19,000 Thermador ranges and $750 copper pans against a backdrop of economic downturn quite jarring. The concept of the show itself has been questioned for its originality. Meghan, who once ran a lifestyle blog named The Tig, now seems to be revisiting her past without bringing anything new to the table. Her approach to cooking, described in promotional material as elevating the ordinary, has been met with skepticism. Many have pointed out that her previous forays into culinary arts on platforms like The Today Show were far from revolutionary or even particularly engaging. The resurfaced clip from 2016, where she demonstrated grilling lettuce for a Caesar salad, was more of a spectacle than a culinary lesson, and this pattern seems to continue in her Netflix series. Moreover, the authenticity of Meghan's culinary skills has been under the microscope. Reports from the set suggest that the production involved an extensive crew of 50 people, multiple vehicles, and a significant setup, which raises questions about how much of the cooking is actually done by Meghan herself or if it's more about the performance of cooking for the camera. This staging extends to the choice of filming location, far from her own home, which many see as an attempt to craft an image rather than share a genuine lifestyle. The backlash has been amplified by comments from chefs and food industry professionals. Chef Adrian Lipscomb has publicly defended Markle against what he sees as misogynoir, suggesting racial undertones in some of the criticisms. However, this defense has not quelled the broader sentiment that Meghan's show lacks substance. Critics argue that instead of focusing on practical, accessible recipes or genuine culinary insights, the show prioritizes celebrity cameos and an aesthetic that feels more like a high-end magazine spread than a cooking show. Adding to the controversy, Meghan's involvement in the show has been seen by some as a continuation of using her royal connections for personal gain. Despite the Sussexes' efforts to establish themselves as independent from the British royal family, the show's appeal, critics claim, largely hinges on Meghan's royal title rather than her merit as a content creator or chef. This perception is further fueled by the timing of the show's release, coinciding with the nearing end of their lucrative Netflix deal, which could be seen as a last-ditch effort to maintain their relevance in the entertainment industry. Royal commentator Hugo Vickers has noted the timing of the show's release is particularly ill-suited, given the current global economic climate. He points out that while people are struggling with basic living expenses, showcasing high-end culinary arts might not be the message the public wants to see from someone who has the platform to influence positively. Vickers' comments echo a broader sentiment that Meghan's choice to focus on such an extravagant lifestyle program during times of hardship is not just tone-deaf, but also indicative of a lack of understanding of her audience's realities. Moreover, the show's reception on social media platforms has been overwhelmingly negative, with many viewers mocking the authenticity of the content. The comments section on platforms like YouTube, where the trailer was posted by Netflix, has been filled with sarcastic remarks about the simplicity and relatability of the show, with users humorously suggesting their own mundane cooking activities deserve a Netflix contract. This public reaction underscores a significant gap between Meghan's public persona and the public's perception of what is genuinely helpful or inspiring. In defense, some fans argue that Meghan should be allowed to explore her interests, and that criticism might be driven by underlying biases. They point to her passion for food shown in her previous ventures and her charitable actions, like the Grenfell cookbook, as evidence of her commitment to more than just a lavish lifestyle. However, this defense seems to be drowned out by the louder, more critical voices that question the show's purpose and execution. Helen Mirren's sharp critique, therefore, seems to encapsulate a broader disillusionment with Meghan Markle's latest project. It's not just about the cooking show anymore, it's about what it represents in terms of authenticity, relatability, and the use of influence. Whether this marks a turning point in how Meghan is perceived or merely adds to the ongoing narrative of her polarizing public image remains to be seen. But for now, with love, Meghan is more a symbol of controversy than culinary inspiration.